So yeah, as you can see by that status from Richard Fox, I bought the red riced out Fiesta. So the opportunity came up, I saw that he was selling it, and I decided to take it. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but let's go and get the car, we'll low load it back onto a trailer, put it in some storage for a minute, and then decide what I'm gonna do, because I don't quite know yet what I'm gonna do and how I'm gonna actually take this. I'm sure you guys want to see crazy things done with it and stuff, but we'll see, but there's no way I can let it go to anyone else than myself. Totally worth doing, even if I just park it up for the next couple of years. I think it's a great idea, if I'm honest. And I don't even still have a car for myself for a daily driver, but we'll talk about that in another video. Don't you guys worry about that. Let's get on today. FYD stuff dropping this Friday. When this video goes up, 7 PM, we got the new hats. As you can see, they're bag and coil hats. We've got the bag and coil pullover hoodie as well. I'll put information, you know, sizes from small to XXL up on the screen, other pictures. We're also doing it in pink as well, which is a sick colour to combine with the white print as well. I absolutely love how that come out. Very unisex colours this time. Hopefully you guys want to support the channel by heading over to FYDapparel.com, copping yourself one of those. But let's go and pick the car up, shall we? Let's get it on a low loader, get it to the storage unit, and then pick up this video there and sort of explain what's going on. So this is actually happening right now, isn't it? We're actually putting it on the trailer, it's going down. Shout Rich Fox, shout Martin. Oh, look at her. Are you sad?
A little bit sad.
A little bit sad. I'll be quite sad, mate.
It's not going anywhere, is it? It's still saying
No, yeah, we're still. Oh, well, yeah, it's still saying with everyone. We're all family, you know. We're all family. It's all good. It's nice to see it out of the weeds, though.
Yeah.
That's the main thing. Oh, them exhausted. She's doing well. She's doing well. Oh, yeah. Fox styling on there and everything. Yeah, that's it. That was a thing, mate. That was a thing. Oh, look at her. What a beast. When this was built, like, all those moons ago, people must have lost their mind when you come down the high street. Like, what is that?
Kind of stole the shows.
Yeah. Oh, it's so cool. It's nice to see it out so you can see all the bumper as well. All the way along here. Lights on it. The wing as well. The wing is probably, like, one of the best parts. Oh, there she is. She made it out there as well, which is good. Let's have a look underneath her, shall we, as we're here. Look at the exhaust. You can actually fist each one. That's crazy. Oh, look at her. Such a cool piece of history right here. The floor's all alright, do you reckon? Good. Side skirt's happy. I'm genuinely thinking that you're going to go through the car right now, but you're not, which is crazy to me. Still rock solid under there. Very surprising considering, you know, you'd expect it to be in a certain way.
It's a Ford.
It's a Ford. Oh, he said it.
It don't rust.
It don't rust.
Think of the usual body kit though that wraps around the seal.
Yeah.
The mud would
You would expect it, yeah, definitely.
so far away from it that
Oh. It's actually quite happy. Checking out the front as well. Obviously, I think the brakes and everything are not very happy. Suspension's alright. Wheels are happy. Oh, look at her. She's in her prime right now. Stay a bit. So guys, we're with the car. We've finally made it down to its resting place for a bit. Let's have a quick look around before we chat about what we're gonna do. So we've pulled it out. We've got it running, thanks to Martin over here. Thank you so much. He got it running and pulled it out of what was the weeds of Richard's house, like behind his shed. deeply buried behind wood and plants and everything, but it is here now in dry storage, ready to be played with, really. The first thing we're going to do is check rust. That's probably going to be the biggest thing for this car. With it being outside for so long, I want to make sure that all the, floor pans and everything, I think that's quite a good way to go. We're going to get it on the ramp. We're going to, inspect everything and make sure it's all happy. The next bit, we don't quite know what to do. We don't know if to take it and do some silly engine conversion or just restore it. Let me know below. Leave a comment below. I want to know your thoughts on what you think we should do to this car. No, we're not going to set fire to it either. We are not going to set fire to it. We're going to restore this. I want to bring it to a show this year. It's going to be epic. It's just for the love of cars and, the old school ways of big body kits and wings and stuff. But let's go around, because the last time I did a video on this car, I didn't give much of, a real insider look round, the back and stuff, because it was sat in a, precarious position. We're coming around the front, we've got the fangs just down here with a sort of biohazard grille there. Bad boy bonnet as well. All still in pretty good condition. I mean, this has all obviously been smoothed as well, and the body kit's been smoothed into the car. And it's done a pretty good job, considering it's been sat outside for many years. Still in very good condition. Obviously the paintwork, realistically, I don't think is going to be restored on this car, although I'd love to restore it back and get this identical paint just coloured back, get the colour back on the car. It's way too pink. It's too far gone, in my opinion. Coming up, the actual roof rails have been sort of, I'd say, bonded. Would you say bonded? Yeah. They've been sort of bonded away, and they started to sort of come away, haven't they? As you can see just along there. And I think that the sunroof's actually alright, isn't it? Yeah, I'd say the sunroof's nice. It's done quite well considering it's been sat outside. The body kit itself, especially down the sides and stuff, isn't too cracked, is it? I don't think it's heavily weathered at all, which is quite good. All the sort of, flame down here and everything's still quite happy. Again, petrol cap and all that is still happy. Come around the back of the car, you can see a bit more of the colour change to pink rather than the red. But again, the back bumper's all happy. It's not too damaged or anything. A little bit of rust on here, but nothing too crazy. All of the smoothing and stuff, because obviously this was the badge and stuff was there, wasn't it, at the end of the day?
That had a recess in it as well.
Oh yeah, it would have had a recess. Good point. So that's still, if we just take a look at that, that's actually still very much intact, which is a huge surprise to me. I think to you as well, that it's been like that for so long. The spoiler as well, still very intact. No huge cracking and no massive marking. Little bits and bobs, but nothing crazy, nothing too bad. Going around the actual spoiler as well, considering how big this thing is. As you can see, just from sort of that angle, it's actually wider than the car is. But it's actually done a very good job of sort of staying together, which is nice. Yeah, that's really good. This did fire up, didn't it?
Yeah.
It did fire up. And you actually drove it. No way, you actually drove it. Oh my god. So I wasn't there to see that part, but this actually went along, which is insane. So the clutch still works. Yeah. Gearbox is happy. That's insane. For something that's been sat, that is just, it's done a lap of the Yardbridge car park. That's so awesome. So realistically, although until you get it on the road and you actually drive it, and you'll then find problems that you need to go through. But I think realistically, it's not as bad as you were thinking and I was thinking.
Definitely not.
It's not actually scrapyard worthy. I think it's actually done a very good job to stay like this.
Probably everyone knows the Mark III's typical Ford rusts.
Yeah.
Any XR2i, anything that would have had a kit on it previous.
Yeah.
The water would have sat behind it.
Yeah, it would have been right up in there, wouldn't it? That's all still happy, and obviously I'll put in the video that it's going on the
so
truck.
Far away.
Yeah, that's it.
So it's not collecting anymore.
Hopefully nothing's been collected right up in there, which is really good going. That's sort of the icing on the cake, really. Right. Especially for something like this with a big kit on it. You would expect it to collect water where it wouldn't usually collect water. Especially like up in there, you would expect it to be really bad. But I think structurally it's actually still alright, which is a really nice thing, because that means hopefully there won't be too much body work and we won't want to change too much either.
Right. But yeah, I don't think it's going to be a case of we'll have to cut wings off. We have to cut.
Yeah. we're gonna.
And even if you know, obviously we haven't actually looked underneath it yet, but
No.
if we had to take the seal off, which we wouldn't have to, the seal's so far away from the side skirt.
Yeah, that it doesn't make it. Yeah.
Work around it,
Yeah, we should be able to work around the fact that the kit was so big it
That's right.
left the car.
It's mirrored it.
Yeah, it's like a buoyancy aid from from the car sort of thing, which is really cool. I love it though. This is exactly what I wanted for like a channel car, really. So I'm pretty excited about this build, if I'm honest, mate. I think it's going to be hilarious, bringing back something that's, you know, been tucked away in the rain, snow, everything for such a long time, and sort of bringing back the old school days of big body kits and silly spoilers. I will take you guys inside actually as we're here, because although this, you know, did have a full-on interior at one point with TVs and a massive sound system in the back, it's all been ripped out. So no seats, no steering wheel, no dash, no door cards. So that's something that I think we'd want to, again, restore back in.
Yeah.
Just, you know, having the normal dash and, the, you know, maybe an exciting gear knob or, you know, whatever you want.
But what do we do in the back?
But what do we do? Yeah, all of this space, obviously there's no back seats in it. There was subs and everything in the back of it. Where do we go with that? What do we do? Do we replace that with sound system, or do we put an engine in it? You know what you want to do. You want to put an engine in the back. That would be hilarious rear-wheel drive with... It would just be the weirdest concoction of car ever. It would be so hilarious.
There's so much to do.
There's so much, yeah, so much potential from something that is already got so much potential. I think it's just such a cool idea to take this, something, especially in like 2018, take something like this that not a lot of kids would have seen, not a lot of people would have ever seen in their life. And then the OG car enthusiasts would have remembered this era and had one maybe. And that's what I'm trying to capture with this build. Is something, you know, that used to be. And until, you know, we really delve into this car and sort of start playing with it, we won't know what we're able to produce from it. But I think we've got a good base in reality. Yeah, considering that it's been sat outside for so long, I think we've done quite well there. So guys, leave a comment below. Tell me your thoughts on the Fiesta that is now my car. Yes, this is a channel car right now. I don't even have a daily driver and I've bought this. How does that work? But leave a comment below. Tell me what we should do with this car. I want to know your thoughts. No, I'm not setting fire to it. No, I'm not selling it. It can stay in dry storage for the rest of his life. I just like the idea that it's in my possession. I think it's so cool. If you did like the video, please give it a thumbs up. And we'll see you all on the next video. Cheers, guys.